I realized it is pointless to keep this unsatisfaction. It is blocking me. So that's how I came up with trying out different things inside myself also. What can I do thinking-wise? What can I do practical-wise? What can I do in order to really minimize that disbalance?
Welcome back to Inspire Change with Jordan Mulligan, and today we have our second tea talk with Master Shi Heng Yi of the Shaolin Temple Europe. Also, I have a super exciting announcement for you guys today. My brother William has finally published his book, Simple Rules for a Good Life. This is a Stoic guide by William Mulligan, the Everyday Stoic. Go down below and find the link where you can buy it on Amazon, and also the audiobook will be coming soon as well. Today's episode was also sponsored by Huel, a quick, affordable, nutritionally complete source of food with everything that your body needs. Get exclusive discounts down below. Thank you to Huel for sponsoring the podcast. Let's dive into this amazing episode with Master Shi Heng Yi, where we go through, again, a tea talk and what Master Shi Heng Yi has been getting up to this year. Let's dive into it.
Since the lockdown till now, it's like every year it's felt like it's getting separated and more fragmented, where so we take someone like Jordan Peterson, who we've spoken about before, who for me 3 or 4 years ago wasn't that polarizing of a figure, and now if you listen to him, you have to be a certain way, or you have to be, and again it talks to what we spoke about last year of, it's not about you, Master Shi Heng Yi, it's about the teachings that you're delivering. And it's the same with people like Jordan. It's like, if he's giving out the right message, then it's not really about him. We don't need to hang on to people as worship these figures, where if the teachings were good, the teachings were good, and that's enough. And I'm seeing this where we're getting these like tribalism, but it has to be so polarizing. There's no middle ground. Is this something that you think is a phase and we're going to go through, and eventually we're going to reach back to where there is some middle ground, or is it just going to continue to stretch and get even more polarized?
I think that sometimes people pop up in your personal life, but also pop up in public life. Different figures pop up at the right time when it's needed. So if you just look out who at the moment is like really present, let's say, on all the social media. For example, one of them is Dr. Jordan B. Peterson, yes. You have other names as well, but the thing is like this. He is not there, I think, you don't have to follow 100% of his way of life. But what he has the power of, he can make you think. There are many people out there who can make you think, who can start shaking something inside of you that before you maybe never thought about. And this is the same way. It's really, really helpful in the perspective of you never have to 100% agree, for example, with somebody says. The important part is to also learn to take the clear distinction. This is the person, and this is his message. And hearing the message, and then asking, okay, is there something about me that is resonating with this type of message? What could I possibly learn if I, for a moment, just dive into the understanding of what that person just shared? I think this is something that is initiating then change inside of you. And this is the ultimate point. People have always asked me also before, so what do you believe in? First of all, I believe in what I have experienced and what I have witnessed from my own eyes. But at the same time, I'm also know about myself that I don't know anything about how huge all of this is. So I cannot deny that if somebody else is sharing or is opening up his opinion, that there might also be a lot of truth behind it. It's just at the moment where I'm standing in life, I don't get it. I don't understand it, but doesn't mean it's wrong. It only means at this moment in time, it is not resonating with myself. Yeah? So that means on the one side, you're constantly in discovery mode, constantly asking, why exactly if I go on YouTube? Meanwhile, of course there is an algorithm. But why does the algorithm exactly show you some topics? You have asked the questions. That's why the algorithm just gives you possibilities. But these possibilities are all based on whatever you have typed in as a search keyword, or what type of videos you just the last years and years have typed in. So that means what is being displayed on the screen to you, it's your making. It's not necessarily only the algorithm, whatever, but who programmed the algorithm? It was the algorithm programmed based on your behavior, your topics of interest, and that's why sometimes things pop up there. They all relate to something in your life, and then in a way, you also see that, okay, actually all of this is not coincidence. When people come into your life, it's not coincidence. But even with that word coincidence now, I maybe jump a little bit, but in German it's really nice. Now on the one side you would say coincidence, it's like it randomly happens. So in a way, it just happens. It's like this, which is standing in opposition of what we maybe would say is destiny. So everything is planned, everything is written down already, all happens because it has been settled like this. In German, when you take the word coincidence, it is translated as Zufall, Zufall. This means as much as something is falling towards you. Something is falling towards you. An opportunity is falling towards you. You are meeting this person because that person fell on your way. Yeah? Who made it fall on your way? How come it fell to you? Why didn't it fall to me? Why did it fall to you? And so coincidence, Zufall, destiny, something is scripted, something is written, something is settled. There's not a big difference.
I hope you're enjoying this episode so far. Today's video was sponsored by Huel, a quick, affordable, nutritionally complete source of food with everything that your body needs. I've been using these guys for the past 2 years, and recently I've added their daily greens to my daily routine. Every morning I take 1 scoop of daily greens, and it means that I'm getting all of my greens every single day, and it tastes absolutely delicious. And I have used other daily greens products before, and this one is by far the best tasting and also has so many different things in it. And then also I always get my lunch in with a Huel on the go. Also, I've been using the Black Edition protein as well throughout my training process. So if you want to find out more, head to the link in the description where you can get exclusive offers down below with the amazing product of Huel.
Yeah, I love the way you've just explained that. Yeah.
And this is interesting, really, that sometimes in like the wordings, the terminology that we already find in the words, in the language from us, I think there are many hints, let's say, in a way, already embedded. Yeah, and even now, just like 2 days ago, I was still in Montenegro holding a workshop. Really had a really had a good time there. Outstanding time. And there it's also the same. Sometimes we have all these videos, we make them quality-wise to look really nice. And everybody refers to me as master. The point is, everything that I'm sharing since many years, I just share because these are also the obstacles, these are also the challenges that I'm facing on a daily basis. Why do I know that people are facing these challenges? Because I face them myself. The question is just that after being confronted with a situation, feeling the suffering that arises from it, and then just asking, okay, what can I do to solve this suffering? So what I did in the past was training. Yeah, get that excessive energy, whatever it is, get it out. Yeah, or let's say transform it. Then there are other ways when you become more aware actually what's going on inside of you. It's possible to even not use physical movement and still, let's say, regulate what's going on inside of you. Then the other realization is, why does suffering at all sometimes appear? Well, because just like in the teachings it says, one way is because of attachment or because of greed. Yeah, because of greed in a way. Greed, hate, ignorance. So, and why I'm saying this is because I also have my small moments when I just arrived from the flight, Montenegro back to Germany, realizing airport in Frankfurt, airport in Munich, all shut down because of the heavy snowfall. At the same time, temperature drop, yeah, from like, let's say 10 degrees Celsius suddenly down to 3 degrees here. So from an environment where you felt like, oh, there your heart opens, your mind opens, because you have to see the ocean right in front of you. You have this openness. I know it's this what you would consider a special moments. And then you realize now you're coming back to your daily way of life that you know already since so many years. Of course, it changes something also inside of me. Yeah, it's just that I realized it is pointless to keep this unsatisfaction inside of myself in order to move on. I feel it is blocking me. So that's how I came up with trying out different things inside myself also. What can I do thinking-wise? What can I do practical-wise? What can I do in order to really minimize that disbalance? And there the truth is again simply like this. The higher your flight is, the higher your flight was, the steeper is going to be that descent. So it also like gave me again this realization, yes, ultimately it's like this. You have nice moments, yes, but probably not the proper way. No, let's say not proper way, but it has a consequence. If you start flying high because the situation allows you to fly high, you can do it. That is why we all have the choice. But there is no other way. It's gonna come down. This is 100% sure. So, and then I just asked myself, okay, but before that, before the flight came, whatever, I was stable. I'm always stable, more or less. Stable meaning, I'm consistent. I'm consistent in whatever I do. But now, like having the flights now dropping down, well, I needed some time to recover from that. I realized you go higher, you go even more alone. I had the idea, you want to reach more people. Somehow it's gonna be easier for you because maybe people are somehow gonna help you up on the way. I don't know what type of, but it's not like this.